got a great parcel from Bristol this morning. My friend Tim sent me over my old Samurai Vestax PMC 07 Pro D in the post. I asked Tim over at mixerremix.com to repair this. It was in a bad way. You know, it's been in storage for years. It had been hammered. It had an owner before me. I want to say thanks to Naka MC for donating it to me. But yeah, this had seen like some heavy battle scars, and Tim actually revived the machine. He brought life into it, and yeah, I'm happy to say it's in perfect working order, and it's an absolute joy to cut on. So let's get into it. So there is a Vestax PMC 07 Pro D Samurai Edition. It's in very, very nice condition now. Check out that paintwork. Okay, there's a little bit of where the fader is, but that's understandable. If you've never used one of these mixers before, they're super nice to use. The Samurai 07 is much like its older brother, the original PMC 07. However, this has features that the original doesn't have. For example, we have a different crossfader curve. We can have 4 different curve patterns, and each one does something different. So the first curve pattern is just a standard cut. So if I move the fader, it comes in pretty instantly. And if you look at the lag of the fader, it's real minimal. It's super, super sharp. Okay, curve pattern 2, let's try that one. So let's switch it here. That's more like a fade, like a traditional crossfade. And we can change the parameter of that. So let's put it on maximum. Let's see how it sounds. So it works like an up fader. Let's try pattern number 3. See how that sounds. That doesn't seem to do much, but let's try the parameter. Let's put it all the way to the maximum. So that like starts in the middle. It's kind of weird. I don't know why you'd want to use that, but it's an option. Okay, and this last one is really, really interesting. It's pattern number 4. We'll try on max. I'll check this out. So it's like a real quick on and off as you slide it, and you can get like a cool transformer style pattern. So the quicker you move it, the quicker the cuts are. Pretty unique. I wouldn't use it personally, but yeah, it's a bit of fun to play with. The quality of this fade is super, super nice. Like I said, it's got a really sharp cutout. And if you look at the front panel here, on the original 07, it has a curve adjust here, but on here we just have the normal reverse because we have all our curve adjustments over here. We can adjust the up faders. Put that over here. So we can have it like a traditional fade, or we can work it like a crossfade. So you can have a sharp cut for performing them Euro cuts. One thing I liked about the Vestax mixers is the EQ, and I like how it's on these faders here. So So let's test out. In the middle it's all flat, but we can boost or cut. You take away the bass and the low and really boost that. So with the mid, so with the high. You can also pan from left to right with the speakers if you need to, which is quite cool. If we take a look around the back of the unit, it's identical to the original 07. We've got inputs and outputs, mainly RCA, but we do have a master output where we can use TRS or jack leads, which is quite cool. You've got to think this was made in the very, very early 2000s, and XLR wasn't the standard back then. I like the monitor controls, so you can flick easily from Q to master, so you can practice in the headphones. And yeah, just really easy to use. Okay, so that's the Vestax Samurai 07D. Let's put it to the test and do some cuts on it. Like the classic DJ scratch mixers, and the Vestax Samurai 07D is an absolute joy to cut on. I like the look of it, I like the feel of it, the layout. The digital fader is really, really nice to use, although it does take a bit of getting used to because it's super loose. But once you get the hang of that and you can control it, it's an absolute pleasure to scratch on. I want to shout out Tim from mixerremix.com for fixing this and hooking me up. He even give me a new power supply as well, which is super hard to get nowadays. So yeah, thanks for doing a great job and breathing life into a mixer. Also, big shout out to my friend Naka MC for donating me this mixer quite a while ago. And yeah, you'll have to come round and have a cut with us at some point. But yeah, until the next time, peace, love and prosper.